some of the other facilities which are available where you can give voiceover to each of the slides, and then you can add music, you can add a video to anything like that. We can do many things. Now, how do we add this one? We want to do a voiceover. So we come here. Are you able to see this audio?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What we will do, like, many times what happens, you are available, but then you are not able to go for the presentation. Somebody else goes to make the presentation. You are now worried whether he will be able to do everything what you are telling. So instead, he making the presentation, you can make the presentation yourself without you being there. How do we do that? We go to the audio and then record audio. Now record sound or whatever it is. Now recorded sound. Now we will say, welcome everybody. This is a presentation on PowerPoint capabilities. And I am Gopalakrishnan. Fortunately or unfortunately, I am not able to be in your presence. So my assistants will be presenting and I am there with you to take you through the presentation. Welcome to this presentation. Now I have closed. Now if I play this, I don't know, you may not be able to hear. 1 second. Were you able to hear the voice?
No, we are not able to hear.
See what you will see it on the recording. What's happening is the first slide, when it comes, then it will start playing this audio. Then the second slide, you can put another audio. Third slide, you can explain. For each and every slide, you can record what you want to say. And then the PowerPoint will run with that kind of a thing. So, welcome everybody. It is now telling whatever I have told. So, when I click the second, then it goes to the second slide. When I click the third, it goes to the third slide. Like that,
No.
move on. Yes,
When
sir?
you came into the PowerPoint presentation mode, then it said the voice we are able to hear the voice.
Oh,
When you want to-
okay. Okay, I will now go to the PowerPoint presentation. Just have a look at it. I made an enter. I am not speaking. It is a recorded PowerPoint which is speaking.
Yeah, it was very mildly. I was able to hear in a mild manner. Originally, it was coming.
Is it now coming to all of you?
No, it is not coming. Earlier it came once.
Oh, okay, sir. When you see the recording, you will see. Like that, the second slide you can make some of the whatever you want to say. Third slide you can make. Fourth slide you can make. Fifth slide you can make. You can add music. You can add whatever you want. That is why you can. Suppose you are coming here and you want to add a video here, so you can add a video. Insert video from this device. You want to add a video, then this plays the video, whichever place you want to have video. Then when you click that video will play within that. And within how many frames or within what kind of a window it should play, all those things you can do. And you can have a screen recording of what is going on here. If you are able to see, insert screen recording, relate our audio before recording onto your slide. All these things are available to you, so that you can once only you can make the presentation, and you can repeatedly, without you spending your energy, the presentation can go on. And in case somebody asks you during the presentation something, you can stop and then answer them that also you can do. So that means you don't change the content. Unfortunately, you have made a very good presentation and you are now ready. You are now rehearsing it, everything. But then it should not so happen that at some particular point it is creating a problem. Now, when I go here on the slide sorter mode, you can now see this particular symbol. Are you able to see this? There is a symbol which is a speaker symbol. That means something has been recorded. And some animation effect or some such thing is happening. And all these things are, you are able to see this in this way. We will be able to definitely do a lot of good presentations. That is what I wanted to tell you people. And please remember, you can, instead of giving a PowerPoint itself, you can save the PowerPoint as a PPS file. I don't know how many of you have heard this PPS file?
PPS, what is it?
PowerPoint show. It is called PowerPoint show.
Oh, that is a continuous. It will continuously go. Is it? Okay.
No, it will not continuously go there also. It is a PowerPoint show. PPS. It is here. Are you able to see this? My blue line.
Yeah.
PowerPoint show PPSX or PowerPoint show PPS. PPSX we will now take. Now it is on a new folder. I will, it may not be in the new folder. I will call it as a test one only, or test one PPS I will call. PPS. I saved. Right? Now this PowerPoint presentation itself has been saved as PPS. Now you can have a look at this. It is PowerPoint. PPS is available here. Here, are you able to see?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now what we will do? We will go and double click this. Now please have a look at it. One more thing I wanted to say. Look at the icon of PPS. It is different. It is only a PowerPoint show. Whereas here it is P. Here it is show. This symbol only will show in that. If you look at it, this symbol is coming in this PPS. Right? So if I double click PPS, what will happen? It will straight away show the PowerPoint presentation. You can only go through the PowerPoint presentation. Nobody can change anything in this. It will be a PowerPoint presentation. It comes out. Let me close this first. I will close this class, or we will come to this. Are you able to see this? PPS.
Yeah. Very
When
nice.
I go to PPS, please remember, I go to PPS. When I double click PPS, it will straight away go to the PowerPoint show. It has gone to PowerPoint show. It will go like this. When you escape, it will come out. It will not go to this, because this is another PowerPoint slide, classroom work. That is what the name of this classwork. Are you able to see? So if you want to give it to someone, you can give a PPS file. PPS file can only simply show the PowerPoint. Nothing else it will show. Simply open the PowerPoint show, it will finish and then come out. Nothing more, nothing less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. So you can save your presentation as a PPS, and then you will be able to go on the showing people. You can send this PPS file. That is all we will be on. So this is this one way of doing a PPS, right? Now we were on test PPS where we were. Now you can completely save a PowerPoint presentation as this one also. What do you call? As a video file also. That also you can do. If you want, you can do that. That is also possible. So that is also easily possible. You will be able to do that also. You save as, I will show you. Not in this, the other one I will show. Where you have put all your audio, video, everything you have put. So you can now make it as a, what do you call, a video file. then you will be able to send as a video file itself. So it becomes a movie file instead of PPT. So nobody will be able to do anything on that. Nothing can be done with that. So that is one option of making a PowerPoint presentation to someone and then giving it as a video file so that it runs at the same intervals, whatever you have kept with all music, everything, you can do whatever you want, then it will work. So when you want to do that, you can go to a PowerPoint classwork. Suppose I double click, it opens a PowerPoint presentation. Then you can go to file. Suppose only these three things. So you can go to file. Then we'll make it as bigger. When you come to save as, so here you have got so many options. If you are seeing PowerPoint presentation, template, PPT, PDF, XPF, all those things are there. So in this, are you able to see there is a file called MP4. Then there is a window media file, WMV. So you can either store it as a MP4 or store it as a .mv. This also you can do. So I just thought this also is a very important for you. You want to make one PowerPoint presentation with all music, video and all, make it as a video file itself and send it to your client. Or if you are talking about your company, if you are allowed to promote your company, depending upon whatever is the rules and regulations, make a video and send it across. So, sir, I have finished the major processes which are involved in PowerPoint presentation, so that you can do a better presentation. There are hundreds of things. I have now gave you the first cut of this. Maybe after once you people who are subscribing to my channel, they are able to practice and all. Maybe after some other time, we may again get into the same subject and see some more facilities and how to make a color combination, what kind of a color combination should be there, what kind of a thing should be there, all those things we can discuss. Now I am stopping at this point. Unless anybody wants to say anything, you may please say. I will first stop sharing the screen itself so that let's get back to the thing one. Yeah, Saravanan, Vadivel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Saravanan, please go ahead.
Sir, today's section is very, very useful, sir. I learned much more. Whatever I'm not learned, so I am get to know a lot of input on PowerPoint. Only thing I am not very much used to PowerPoint presentation in my day-to-day office work, but it is very much knowledge sharing from your end, sir. And like what you get in the linking process and then the elimination of triangle, unwanted things, those things are all very, very useful. And suppose if I'm going for a practice like that, this will be very, very useful. Very, very thankful for this knowledge sharing. And I'm looking for more about in the Excel section. Once this is more
we will again get back to Excel sections. We will do that.
No, I'm learning maybe from online. Just today I started. So I thought of much more things we can do it in macro and maybe so
yes.
I think some of the buttons and all is you click the button like you did in the PowerPoint. You go to the particular sheet. If I want to hide the sheet, I want to underline the sheet, and I have to copy and paste from this sheet to that sheet. All those things they are doing from the VBA. From that they are split into macro. From macro they further divided into function. And the function they are divided into subject. So many things they are available, sir. So what I'm requesting, if you go in depth on the macro, it is subject to the audience also. So I am interested, I don't know about other audience. If they are interested also, probably you can take your voting. Whoever is interested, then probably you can take one more section on the macro.
As I told in the beginning, our next thing will be again on macros.
Yeah.
train on Excel, so many things we can do. We will be learning all those things. I'll be taking those sessions. Maybe after a gap of 2 or 3 weeks, I'll again come back.
Okay, sir. Okay. Very
We
kind
have
of
been
you, sir.
continuously, I think, doing this for the past, I don't know how many weeks. So
Okay,
I just thought
okay.
I need a small break so that I get
Yeah.
prepared fully. Then I'll again start. That will.
Sir.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
for your feedback. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Thank you, sir. Thanks for the knowledge sharing, sir.
Yes. Yes, very well.
Sir, today's session is very, very useful, sir. I will use this in my next presentation as well. Now I'm planning to buy Office 365 immediately. Whatever I have learned today, I want to implement immediately.
Yep. Thank you. If you have learned something, I'm very happy that I was able to help you. Thank you. Wow, Garu.
It was very nice. It was very nice session. We learned new tips in making presentations. I made so many times presentation, all are text presentations. So I have to read only the text. Where with the pictures and all that, probably we can do a better presentation. And we take pride that we should present you a presentation and what we learned. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Gopalakrishnan, sir.
Yeah. It was actually the entire sessions, both the Excel as well as PowerPoint, the series of workshops. I will call it as workshops because it was actually a hands-on sessions.
Yeah,
where
it is basically a
going
workshop, sir. I didn't conduct a webinar. I only conducted a workshop. Usually
very
working
useful.
together.
And since you have made it available in the YouTube, then it will also have a practical. It can be shared by so many other people. I am also getting a feedback from some of my colleagues and other associates who are attending. Actually, Saturdays, Sundays, Saturdays they are having office, but Sundays they are able to. Some of them, I think, because of the current 3B and all that, somewhat tied up. But they are able to. I think Ramji also responded to you saying that he's looking at your YouTube but late in the. So I think this was these sessions were very practically useful. You didn't go with the beaten path, but you took some, especially today's session, PowerPoint as well as the in case of Excel, the VB and macro, extremely useful because the other initials, some of the commands, some of us know and some of us because since we have used it in many of the our work as well as the presentations. But today these sessions, definitely some of these sessions really it had added quite a lot of.
Okay.
And
Thank
you
you,
also
sir.
require a break, and
Yeah.
I think definitely we'll come back.
I think very well. We must be doing it for almost 6-7 weeks. No.
Yeah, right, sir. You're absolutely right. So without
One
any
thing to
break, we are
appreciate,
continuing. In fact, students are taking break, but teachers are always coming in time.
Anyway, I'll
We have
take a
faculty.
break. I'll take a break for 2 or 3 weeks. Get ready with the next one because next topic, like I have now told you, all these F4 function and alt enter function there. With that, we can make your Excel working itself is really beautiful. That is what I'll be doing in my next section. Okay, that I will.